Hey my loves, hey dolls, hey baddies, hey bitches, what is up and welcome to the channel. So today is going to be a week 3 going into week 4 update. I just wanted to go over like more or less where I'm currently at in terms of my post-op recovery and things of that nature. If you didn't already see, I have day 1, like surgery day, and day 2, as well as some complications that came up. That vlog is already up. And then I have my day 3 through 7 update, also very graphic and shows lots of my complications and my day-to-day updates in terms of like post-op week 1, which was a rough one. Right now, this past Tuesday made it week 3, like the start of week 3 for me. So I am technically like about almost at the 1 month mark. Update post tummy tuck and post Brazilian butt lift round 2 with like a revision that actually failed. So I'm gonna just talk a little bit about how I'm feeling and things of that nature. If you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss when I put up a new video. What to expect from this channel in the future is lots of bikini hauls, try-on hauls, body updates, how I maintain my post-op body, and whatever else it is that you guys want to see. But basically it's going to be a glow up channel in terms of lifestyle and physical appearance. So right now I have some notes in my phone, so if you see me kind of looking at that, that's what I'm doing. Right now, if you notice, I'm wearing my stage 2 faja. I don't have any of my like ab boards or foams in right now. I just don't feel like I need it right now. But I do sleep with the ab board in. But for the purpose of the video, I just wanted to take it off. I have the t-shirt going underneath the faja, and I have some new ones that I just ordered from Amazon coming in the mail that are going to be better than this one. And it actually has like the bra on the boob parts so that like it's more covered in case I want to go outside. And then I have shorts on just because I have my crotch open so that I can use the bathroom nice and easy, so I didn't want to show you guys anything like that. I will turn around for you guys and show you exactly what I'm looking like, but first I want to talk a little bit. So I feel great, honestly. My birthday was this past Wednesday, July 14th. I'm officially 33 years old. I don't feel that I'm 33 years old, but at the same time I do. But anyways, happy birthday to me. Happy belated birthday to me. This was my gift to my damn self. Like, no cap, this was my gift. Like, I don't care how much money I spent. Like, I feel and look so much better, and I'm so fucking happy. And at the end of the day, your happiness is what counts the most. So literally, this was my birthday gift to myself. So I feel really good. I feel like I'm getting better every day. Right now, I feel like I'm getting back to normal, I would say. Like, I still have a lot of like sensation around my stomach. I'm still very like, you know when your foot falls asleep and you feel like numb and tingly? I still feel that around my whole stomach. My back probably hurts more than my actual stomach. My stomach has more of that tingling and that numbness. And my back feels more of like that bruise because he did liposuction on the back and then he just did the tummy tuck in the front with no liposuction. So I still feel a lot of tingling, a lot of numbness, a lot of swelling, a lot of inflammation. And then in my back, there's one area where there's like a little bit of fibrosis. I'll get into that a little bit later on in the video. So I still obviously have all of that. But in terms of what I can do on an everyday basis, I feel so much better. I am standing up a lot straighter, in case you didn't notice. For a while I was like walking around like a little vieja and just like whatever, right? But now like I can stand up straight. What it is like a fear, because like I just feel the tightness in my abs. So when I stand up straight, I'm more aware of the tightness. So it's almost like a fear. It's a mental thing, honestly, when it comes to standing up straight. At this point, I think I can honestly just walk completely normal, and I think I do at sometimes. But like for my birthday, I went out in the morning. I went to like the Van Gogh exhibit, and after like a lot of walking, my body started to like slowly get like that, and I started walking around like more sore and like a little old lady. So I think it just depends on the time of day, what you're doing, what your activities are for that day, and things of that nature. But I can stand up straight. All right, so that's a big improvement from week 1 and 2, obviously. I need to, because my back was killing me week 1 and 2 because I already have lower back problems. And then walking around like that, it was just increasing my normal back pain combined with the pain from the surgery. So I do feel really, really good. I'm driving. I do drive with my BBL pillow. I don't want a boppy pillow or like a U-shaped pillow. I just feel like those do mess up the shape of your butt, and I feel like they go too flat and you'll end up putting pressure on your butt. So I've been using my BBL pillow. It may be hard and firm, and I know a lot of girls complain about that, but I like it. And I've been using it consistently, especially when you do a tummy tuck and a BBL. You have to kind of lay on a recliner or sit down more because the tummy tuck is very, very intense. So I've been using my BBL pillow since day 1 post-op, and I swear by it, honestly. So I drive with my BBL pillow as well as a back support pillow on the back portion of my car, of my driver's seat. So I've been driving, I've been taking my daughter to daycare, I've been getting her ready, I've been showering on my own, I have gone up and down stairs, I've gone grocery shopping, I went to Target, my favorite fucking store. I've been doing everything that I usually do. What I am refraining from as much as possible is lifting. I did lift like my laundry bag, but it wasn't too crazy. I do take my garbage out. It's not too crazy, like I don't let it pile up. I've moved my table around like when I'm vacuuming and stuff like that. So I am slowly easing back into the full-blown normal routine. I still do not carry my daughter because she is like 50 pounds. I showed her how to get in and out of the car on her own. Before, I used to pick her up and put her in the seat. Now she gets in and out on her own. This whole experience has actually taught her to be a lot more independent. She learned how to dress herself. Obviously she needs help sometimes, but for the most part, like, she's doing a lot more and she's helping me a lot. So we've both grown as a mother-daughter duo. So yeah, I feel really independent, really great. My aunt went home. She stood with me for about 2 full weeks after my surgery. But now I don't necessarily need her to be here on an everyday basis. I even did my nails for my birthday. I couldn't go into my birthday not doing what I normally do. Like, I did my nails, I did my feet. I truly believe that if you look better, you'll feel better. It might be a mental thing, but I needed to get my nails done. But one thing I didn't expect, they get so messed up. I lost like all the jewels on these fingers, because putting the faja is very difficult to put the faja on, and like you have to squeeze. So look at, like, even just this motion, these fingers are constantly like being rubbed. So those diamonds, those little jewels, didn't survive. But whatever, I did my nails. They were super fresh for at least 3 or 4 days. I usually have my eyelash extensions done, but the ones I do are the real mink lashes, and that takes about 2 hours, and you're laying flat on a table. So I did not want to do that, and I didn't want to bring like pillows and wedges. I don't even know if I could to the place. So I just went to like the regular spots where it's like $20. It takes less than 20 minutes, and they just do it like in groups as opposed to one lash at a time. So I do prefer my real mink lashes, but this works perfectly fine for right now because I got to the point where I felt bald without my lash extensions, like, honestly. So yeah, and I did my toes. So I feel fresh in that sense. So that shows that I'm doing a lot better. So again, I did that like at the start of week 3. So week 3 is when you really will start to feel like your old self again. But again, just ease back into your normal routine. Don't overdo it, and make sure you're still resting and you're still drinking a lot of water, which I'm trying to do better at. Week 1 and 2, I honestly didn't do that well. But now I have a gallon, and I feel like keeping it in a gallon makes it easier for me to like drink every day. So this is what I've been doing. Literally nothing fancy. In terms of my scar, I don't know if I can show it on YouTube. I'm gonna do my best to show like some of it. But I do have a Patreon channel where I'm gonna put like unfiltered vlogs that I can't show here, like full body updates and just the nastier parts of surgery. I'm gonna put on Patreon, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in like a $1 tier or in a $5 tier, I will figure that out. I feel like I'm gonna do a $5 tier just because it's a lot of work making videos, editing them, and I just, you know, time is money. So I don't know yet, but I'll figure that out. But in terms of my scar, it's healing really, really nicely. There's no more scabs on it. So for the first time last night, I put Mederma on it. I lost the scar treatment that my doctor gave me. It might be still somewhere in my luggages, which I have not put away yet. So I'm going to try to find that. But I wasn't allowed to put anything on the scar until there was no scabbing, no open wounds, and until like you can tell that it's healed. Obviously, it's not healed completely, but there's absolutely no scabbing and no open wounds anymore. So I put Mederma on last night, and then probably I'll wait like until official week 4 to start using the silicone scar sheets. I don't want to rush that process. For now, I've just been keeping it clean and dry. The only other complication that I ran into is my belly button. In the start of week 3, it was oozing. Like, it was pussing and leaking and oozing, and I was panicking a little bit. But then I did some Google research, and it actually says that it's common that around 10 to 20 days your belly button starts to ooze. Then I sent a picture and a video to my doctor via text message and asked if this was normal. He said it was completely normal, and that even if it's infected, just to leave it alone, keep it super dry, don't put anything in there. I asked if I can put like antiseptic wound wash or Neosporin. He said just keep it dry, put a gauze tissue there, and just leave it dry. Clean it with soap and water when you take a shower. So I've been bathing with my Hibiclens. Even though I don't necessarily need Hibiclens anymore, I've been bathing with it just because I feel safer. It is an antiseptic, like antibacterial soap. So I wash my belly button with that. I was washing my scar with that. And I sometimes just wash my whole body with it, honestly, because I bought such a big jug of it. So afterwards, I dry it with like a little Q-tip. I don't put anything on. Once I know it's completely dry with the Q-tip, maybe a little paper towel, and then air dried it as much as possible, then I put the gauze on it. And now after a full week, it's starting to look so much better. My massage therapist also was seeing it, and they said it's completely normal because technically once my drains were out, my body didn't have any areas to release the fluid that was building up. So being that the belly button was still somewhat of an open incision, everything is trying to come out through there. So it is completely normal. Just keep it dry and wait it out, and that's what I did, and it's getting better and better. I'm super happy. I still can't use my belly button shaper yet. My doctor said do not use it yet, so I'm gonna wait until I get clearance from him to use it. In terms of the faja, this is a stage 2 faja. Now fajas are so weird because I tried this on about 2 weeks ago and I could not get this on for the life of me. So that's how I know that my body is changing. And fajas also stretch, so the first time you try to use something, it's going to be a lot tighter than when you start to use it over time, because the faja does stretch a little bit. So this one is actually getting a little bit, this one is actually getting a little bit too easy to put on. So I'm going to probably put my waist trainer on top of it, because I still needed to have enough compression on my waist and lack of compression on my butt. I don't even want to have these shorts on. I just put these shorts on for the purpose of the video, but I feel like, well, they're not too tight. I feel like they were compressing a little, but nah, they're not that bad. So I went to another store. I'm gonna do like faja vlogs, so I'll save those for that video. But I went to another store and I had to buy a faja that specifically was wider at the hips, because my fajas are hard to get past my hips, but then they're loose on the stomach if I get the larger size. So like my body is very, very weird. But there are fajas that are wider hipped and then still gonna be super tight on the belly. So if you did fat transfer to the hips, and if you did a BBL as well as the tummy tuck, you're gonna wanna find out about those types of fajas. I actually found out about them after my surgery, otherwise I would have stocked up on them beforehand. But yeah, so this faja I bought in Miami, and at first I could not get it on, but it still works for me. And this is actually a size 3XL. I bought one in the Bronx that's a size large, and I can get it on now, but it's a little bit too tight. And a faja being too tight is also not good. Like I felt like it was squeezing my organs. So yes, I can get it on, but it's still a little bit too tight. So I'll do faja vlogs. But yeah, this is a stage 2 faja. No compression on the hips or butt, but it is decent here, and I can fit my ab board and my backboard in it. But if I wanted to put lipo foams, which I don't really need anymore, then I can't fit that with this faja. But for now, this is good just as it is. So I've been doing my massages, right? So I recently switched my massage clinic. So far, after the surgery, I had a massage almost every day. So I did about 4 or 5 massages in Florida. Then as soon as I got home, I set up the massages ASAP. And up till now, I've been doing 2 massages per week. Now, at first, I really liked the massage clinic that I chose. I'm not going to put them on blast. It is in the Bronx. But I noticed certain things, and little by little, every time I would go there again, it would bother me more and more. So for example, they would leave me waiting a long time, like just with nothing being done and me just on the massage table. So a massage session should only take like an hour. I would be there sometimes 2 hours, 2.5 hours every single time. So I was like, you know what? At that point, I wasn't really working or doing anything, so I just didn't really care. I would just sometimes take a nap on the table. Fine, right? But then I noticed like on the walls, there's like oils and like creams and lotions or whatever that are on the walls. So it just bothered me because I'm like, damn, they don't clean their walls. Like I understand like things splatter, but clean the fucking walls, especially when it's right next to the massage table. All right, I still let that go. And they did some cool like things, like they would put a band around me that would like vibrate. And then they would do like ultrasound, and then they did like UV light therapy, a blue light, a red light. They did like cool things there, and they did a lot for the price. But what drew the line for me was that I started to, like, after my drains were removed, I started to build up some more fluid in my stomach and in my back. So one time she was draining the fluid from my back with the syringe, and she didn't use gloves. Like, not only are there lotions and shit on my body and on your hands, like, you're not using gloves and you're putting a syringe in me. I think she did like spray alcohol on her hands and maybe a little bit on my stomach, but like she didn't really clean the area. She didn't really wash her hands. She didn't use gloves during this giving me the syringes. And like when you put the syringe in to drain the fluid, you put the syringe in and now you're squeezing to get the fluid to go towards where the syringe is. And she did it without gloves. And like, I took it, I was extremely disgusted. I filmed it, as you can see. But I mentally in my head knew I am not going back to this place. Like, I am done. They told me after the 6th massage it would be free, and I was trying to get to that point, but I was like, you know what, fuck this, I am done. Oh, and then the other thing she did was that band. It's like a rubbery, vinyl-y, whatever. It's like a band that goes around your whole entire waist and it vibrates. She literally slid it out from under me and went right to the girl next to me and put it on her. Didn't wipe it down, didn't clean it. So that led me to believe they don't clean shit. I don't know when's the last time they cleaned their machines, but we're living in a COVID world. No, I was like, you know what, I am done. I am so done with this place. And I never went back. So I did go to a new massage clinic. This week was my first week. I got 2 massages by them already. The first day was a man, and yo, let me tell you, like, he went so hard on my back. I took it like a champ. It hurt like hell. But the fibrosis that I was having, or the buildup that I was having in my back, like, there was literally, I don't know if it's still there, there was literally like a lump that you could see, and it was getting harder, and it was just there that whole time since surgery. And no other therapists have been able to break it down. And he like used his knuckles and just like went in on that spot and on my whole entire back. And as much as it hurt, at the end of that massage, my back was flat. So he did tell me like it's gonna build up again, but we're gonna have to keep working at it. Then on that Thursday I went, and it was a lady doing it, and so I'm gonna see the man on Mondays. I'm scared because tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday, but on Monday I gotta go back to him. The lady used more of like a little bit of her hands and more of the machines and still broke it down. So I'm excited because I feel like I finally went to the right place. They're super clean, super friendly. I'm just happier there, and they have their licenses up. It's more obvious that they're a professional place. So that's that. So yeah, it's important to go to the massages after the surgery because you don't want any of that fluid to get hardened or to just like stay in your body. Like it needs to move around your lymphatic system and out your body through your urine. So to me, at least 10 massages post-op minimum. I'm gonna do maintenance. So even after I do 10, I think I'm already at 10. I'm definitely already at 10. I still have 3 more massages that are already scheduled and paid for, and then after that I'm gonna continue to do like contouring massages, wooden therapy massages. My butt still has an imperfection. I don't know if you can see it, but this area is still a little bit weird. So my massage therapist said that we're going to do like vacuum therapy, and hopefully that can help. If not, my doctor said I have to wait at least 6 months and there will have to be an incision made. He's not the only doctor that has told me. That's why I know that this needs to be done. He did tell me before the surgery, but he wanted to try a regular BBL and like fat manipulation to correct the issue, and it didn't work, unfortunately. So I knew an incision at some point might have to be made, but I'm going to try vacuum therapy and other methods first. Also on the last massage that I did, I actually laid flat for the first time. So as you can see, I can already stand up all the way, and I laid flat for the back massage. Prior to that, every back massage I would just be like hunched over on the massage table. So this was the first time that I laid flat on my stomach for the massage, and I felt comfortable. So I think probably starting next week I'll start sleeping flat on my stomach on the bed, but I don't want to rush it. So for now, I've been sleeping alternating between the recliner, which I'm so sick of sleeping in a recliner, and this is the BBL canoe that I have, so I can sleep in it and my butt goes through the hole, but it gets uncomfortable. I put a sheet around it and I try to make it as comfortable. I have pillows at the top where my head goes, and I put a pillow in between. I put a pillow in the hole where the butt goes because it's a deeper hole and my butt will sink all the way through. But both methods are somewhat uncomfortable and hurt my back eventually, and I just don't sleep fully throughout the night. And with this one, I have to roll to get in and out of it. I think I showed it in my previous vlog. With this one, I have to like kick the seat to like get upright and then be able to get out of it. So I'm getting a lot stronger, so both methods are getting a lot easier, but I'm also ready to get back in bed because I just want to sleep like a normal person again. I can't sleep on my sides, I can't sleep on my butt, obviously, so my tummy is the best way for me to sleep, but I'm gonna wait until mid fourth week to actually really do that. I don't want to rush the body. Lastly, the only other thing that I've noticed is going outside, the attention is on a whole other level. Some of it is good, some of it is bad. You don't know who's staring at you because they're like, oh damn, she looks good, or you don't know who's staring at you like, damn, that girl got her body done, or you don't know what girls are like judging you, which I can care fucking less of, but it's just a heavy amount of attention. So before you consider doing BBL, hip fat transfer, tummy tucks where your waist are going to be smaller, realize that that's going to come with a lot of positive and negative attention. Some of it is going to be unwanted, a lot of attention from men where they're going to drop their jaw, say disrespectful things to you, or be respectful but just still try to hit on you. It's part of the new lifestyle that you just bought with that body. So just be aware of that, because I always had attention, like, because before I already had a big butt, but I don't know if it's the faja, I don't know if it's because it's more hips, I don't know if it's because of more puffy butt, like, the attention is just on a whole other level. I'm not even joking. So just be ready for that. That's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm going to do a month-to-month update. I think I probably will. This is just going to be a whole series. I'm definitely going to do another video very soon on trying on new clothes. The only thing is I'm going to wear my faja. I'm going to wear my faja for a full year. but I'm waiting until I can kind of keep it off a little bit longer so I can try on different clothes and show for you guys. But I still have some bruising, and obviously the scar is still very visible, so I'm just giving myself a little bit more time. I also want to make sure that I can stand fully upright. So just those are things to expect in the future. But also feel free to comment any video suggestions, any questions that you have, anything specific that you want me to film. I got you. All you have to do is subscribe, drop a thumbs up, and comment what you want me to film about, and I promise I will do it. So yeah, lots of surgery talk, lots of body hauls, lots of glow up, and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, this is what I'm looking like now. I have the crotch open, so I don't want to show it too much, but this is one faja. If I put the faja on that's a size large, yo, it makes my hips look crazy. It snatches my waist so much. I'll put like an Instagram story of me with that one on. This one is just more comfortable for me to be like at home. Also, the other faja that does that with my waist, the crotch is not open, so I have to literally take the faja on and off to use the bathroom. Super inconvenient, especially when my fingers hurt, my nails are getting messed up, and it's just not comfortable because sometimes I have to run to the bathroom. Like, you pee a lot after surgery. And yeah, it's just not practical for me right now, but it snatches my waist and makes my hips look crazy. But this one does justice too. So this is what I'm looking like from the front. Again, I have no ab boards. I only have the t-shirt going underneath the faja, and then this is my booty. I don't know how visible it is. I don't want this channel to get demonetized. I'm gonna just wait to heal before I really judge and be too harsh on myself. So that's a wrap for this week 3 going into week 4 update. Again, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram for daily updates. I have a surgery Instagram as well as my main IG. I also have TikTok, so follow me everywhere if you want to see more of me in between my YouTube videos. And definitely check out Patreon. I don't have the videos up, but I will be doing unfiltered like scar vlogs and surgery vlogs that are raw and not YouTube friendly. Okay, bye guys.
Dicey sounds